Scorpio, how's it going? What's up? What are you doing? Scorpio, we're doing your love reading. If you're new to my channel, welcome. And for those of you that are back, my faithful viewers and subscribers, thank you so much for your love, for your continued love and support, guys. I love each and every one of you, and I'm eternally grateful for you, my dear Scorpio, for all of you, cross-watcher, everyone that's right here watching me that has stuck by me through ups and downs. It's been turbulent here on my side, guys, for a little while. Many of you know about my pet that passed away in April. And guys, that took such a tremendous toll on me, guys. And I think I took about 2 months off. Imagine that, guys. I took 2 months off, and I even had some clients upset at me. Listen, I even had one client that told me to get over it, that I just lost the dog, and that that they only get, I think they said a couple of weeks for an actual person, so that I've had enough time to grieve and I just need to get on with my life. I had a client tell me that, and I'm still struggling with. I wouldn't say necessarily struggling. I feel like I've definitely took the time to mourn. I feel like I had to do that, guys, because losing my Shusha, my dog, that was her name, Shusha. She was like my daughter to me, guys. And I don't know. I'm starting off your reading like this, telling you guys this because it just feels right. I like opening up. It feels good opening up to you, my dear Scorpio. Anyways, yeah, losing my dog Shusha, guys, was so difficult. She was like my daughter. She was heaven sent to me, truly. When I got her, I asked the divine for her. Please, like, I need a companion. Send me a companion. Like, send me a pet companion. And I stumbled upon my Shusha. She was 9 months old when I got her, guys, and I wanted a puppy. But when I saw her online, I was looking at dog shelters for a Pomeranian, but could not find one. And a Pomeranian, guys, I just always wanted a Pomeranian, and I just, I wanted one so badly, but I didn't find any. But I found at a shelter, but I found Shusha, and I felt like, despite the fact that I got her from a breeder, I feel like I saved her life, because the breeder that sold her to me actually got her from another breeder, and she got Shusha to breed her, but last minute she decided that she was just going to sell her and focus on the other dogs that she was breeding, which I don't know what breed it was, but when I went to her farm, those dogs were absolutely beautiful, guys. Like, they look like Beethoven dogs, but maybe even bigger. They were massive, big and thick. They were so beautiful. Well, anyways, the breeder decided that she was going to breed those dogs instead, because she said that the little Pomeranians were they were just too much, too complicated. And they can be, because Shusha, when I got her, she was like 5 pounds, and they're very delicate dogs. And if she's used to breeding those really big dogs, I can imagine it was a challenge to handle such a little delicate, fragile dog like a Pomeranian. Anyways, yeah, I knew that she was for me, guys. And I decided, despite that she was 9 months old, like, I felt a connection with her. And several days later, I was on my way to pick her up. It was several hours away from where I was at the time. I was in Portland, and I can't remember what the name of the city or the town was where I got her from, but I drove there. And on the way there were many synchronicities that were happening. I remember just these, but there were many more. There was a exit that was named Merlin, and Merlin is such a significant, it's so significant for me, guys, because, as many of you know, I've shared this with you. Merlin is my spirit guide, who I believe to be Saint Germain, and he has been with me since the very beginning of my awakening, my spiritual journey, which happened in 2017. So that was significant. Merlin, I saw the exit in Merlin, but it doesn't stop there, guys. When I picked her up, oh, had such an angelic energy, guys. I got her paperwork because she was a full breed Pomeranian, and in that paperwork, you're able to see the parents' names, and her dad's name was Merlin. Yes, guys, Merlin. So I knew that. So if you can imagine the bond that I had with this dog, because Spirit made it clear to me, guys, that that dog was heaven sent. So when I lost her, it was like losing a piece of me. And look, it's still something that is painful to even talk about or think about. And well, ever since, guys, this happened in April, and ever since, when she died, it was like a downward spiral. I could not do anything, guys. I couldn't even get out of bed. I couldn't even get out of bed. It was so hard for me to work, to do anything, and I just surrendered, and I said, I can't do anything. And I believe that it was, I was mourning Shusha's loss, but I was also mourning my dad's loss. I lost my father at a very young age. I was little as a toddler, but I never processed that loss because of my age. And it's my mother as well. That's a long story there. Point being, I did not process my father's loss. And when I lost Shusha, it was an accident. It was so unexpected. It happened one morning, and it was an accident. It was a tragic accident. And well, there's no warning for those. And my father passed away tragically in an accident as well. So it really brought up a whole lot. It allowed me to process a lot of grief, and I'm still processing that now, guys. And listen, it's been very difficult for me. I stepped away from readings. And to be honest, now that I'm back, it feels a little strange. It feels like I'm having to find my groove back. And listen, I wanted to share all that with you because I feel comfortable talking to you guys, and because I want to thank each and every one of you who has stuck around with me through my inconsistency here on YouTube. But listen, I'm back. I'm here to stay. I'm not going anywhere. And listen, guys, you guys are my strength. Truly, really. Let's get started, Scorpio. Let's get started on your love reading. What's up? What's going on with you, my dear Scorpio? I love you guys so very much. You know, for a long time, I have no friends, guys. I have no life other than my work life. And I like it that way. I'm not complaining. But for a long time, I thought I was alone. And it wasn't until I lost my dog Shusha, and I went through it. I've been going through it, that I realized that I'm not alone, that I have all you guys here with me. And really, you guys, my viewers, my subscribers, you guys pulled me through, guys. You really did. All right. Scorpio. Holy Spirit, we're connecting with the zodiac sign of Scorpio. What insight, foresight, guidance, revelations do we have for the sign of Scorpio in their love life? This reading is meant to connect. It's meant to look into a relationship, a connection, guys, that is important, that is significant for you. So we'll be tapping into you, and then we'll be tapping into the other person. All right, Scorpio, we have the 7 of Hearts. Choices, choices, choices. I feel like this is a good thing and a bad thing. Why is that? Why am I feeling this way? Your third eye is open, your intuition, you're seeing things, synchronicities everywhere. Pay attention, guys. The 7 of Hearts. This is coming after a long time of confusion, uncertainty, perhaps, but like your third eye is open. We see it here. You see that? There's a bunch of hearts everywhere. Obviously, this is a love matter. So this is giving me the feeling that you guys, have several options in love, or at the very least, you are in a position to be able to choose what is it that I want. You are in a position to choose, guys, what it is that you want. And I'm hearing, and these types of choices don't happen very often. In general, I'm hearing in your life, but as well as in anybody's life, you are in a position, I'm hearing, to choose who it is that you want to be with. And this happens, I'm hearing, when we have several soulmates. Maybe there's a twin flame and there's a soulmate, and it's like happiness is possible with either of these people, Scorpio. That's a hard choice. Is it a hard choice? My dear Scorpio, we have the Four of Trees. You guys have grown tremendously. I'm thinking about Kuan Yin, guys. Some of you, this is an ascended master. Maybe some of you know about Kuan Yin. Look into Kuan Yin for healing and for guidance. The Four of Trees, the month of April, as well, is of significance, growth. There's a beautiful tree. You guys have set some really strong roots, guys. I mean, I'm seeing, look, there's a tree right here. Boogie. That's not my, Boogie. Go, mama, go over there. My dog is right here and she's, I don't know, she's playing with something. This tree, you're setting strong, you've set very strong roots, guys. So I'm seeing you as this very beautiful tree. I did a reading a long time ago, guys, and gosh, I have so many of these stories to share, but I'm being reminded of this story. I connected with this woman, and at the time I was doing free psychic readings. I was adding them to the tarot readings, personal tarot readings that I was doing. And I started doing this because at the time, this was like 5 years ago, I wanted to start doing psychic readings. And I started, practicing and experimenting with that through the tarot reading requests that I was already getting. And I tapped into this woman and I saw her as a tree. And at the time, I'm like, why am I seeing this woman as a tree? I don't get it. I can't remember what else I saw. But this I distinctly remember. I will never forget it. And I wasn't going to tell her anything because I thought, this is weird. Like, what? I saw you as a tree. What is she going to think? But something in me, my intuition said, my spiritual team was like, no, you have to say something. So I shared that with her. I'm seeing you as a tree. And it was very wise. It was not any kind of tree. It was, it reminded me of the tree from like Pocahontas. Pocahontas. And it was glowing. It was so beautiful. And to my surprise, the woman said she considers herself a tree person. Like, she actually is something that she says about herself. She's a tree person because she has, as long as she can remember, she's always connected with trees. She goes to places and for some odd reason, the trees just pull her in. And she says that she's able to talk to the trees. And at that time, she said that she was planning to visit a tree that she had just stumbled upon not too long ago, days before that. And she was planning to go back. And I was amazed at that feedback because I saw her as a tree. And I even wondered, like, is it possible that we have other lifetimes where we're not human, but we're actually a different species, like a tree, for example, because I could see that from that woman. Like, I even thought this woman used to be a tree. Like, is that possible? And look, she's a tree person. It was beautiful. Some of you may have a deep connection with trees. Some of you might not even know that you have deep connections with nature, with trees, with plants. Go to the park, and I'm hearing sit by a tree, guys. You've grown so much, my dear Scorpio. It's incredible the growth that you've done, guys. You've really cultivated a strong sense of security, of feeling safe within your heart. The Four of Pentacles and then the Seven of Pentacles. Okay. Spirit wants you to know that you are safe in making a decision. Do not be afraid. That's you guys. Okay. You're being divinely guided. I'm seeing ancestors. I'm seeing a strong connection to the past and as well as the future, a family tree, adding to the family tree, which is I'm seeing symbolic as a growing family, guys. Beautiful. You also find yourself in I will even say a pivotal point in your love life or in your life in general. I'm hearing many of you are going to settle down or are settling down at this very moment. Beautiful. Okay, now let's take a look at your significant other. Why is the devil there? We have the Four of Angels rest. This is your significant other, guys. I feel like this devil is connected to your significant other or this person that you have a connection with, guys. Now I'm getting that for many of you, you have a connection, strong bonds with at least more than one person. Okay, just two at the very least. And well, this is one of them that we're connecting with. Fear. There's your significant other is experiencing a lot of fears, guys, which are creating limitations and restrictions in their life. This has been incredibly draining for them, guys. Is a certain shadow aspect that they have. Fear, innate fear. This is a trauma wound of some sort, guys, for sure. This fear. And with this Four of Pentacles, do you see the way it looks like an angel? I believe it is. And they're cradled. So this is a person that at this moment is really needing a sense of security in their life to feel safe and secure. And to be honest with you guys, you have the perfect energy to just cradle this person in your arms, just with your energy. You see this card right here. There's something so comforting about it. Just even the way that this woman looks and the tree. There's so much strength here. And it's the Four of Pentacles, guys. Here's called the Four of Trees. And it's called growth. What am I getting here? There is a strong... there's something very stable about the energy that you have. It's stabilizing. I also feel like you're able to trust. You can trust yourself. You can trust yourself, guys, to make again the right decisions. And I believe I told you guys that a little while ago. This person that we're connecting with, guys. I see them right now barely being able to do anything because there's like this parasitic energy and it's this fear that's been sucking the life out of them. I'm seeing someone laying down on the couch with like a blanket and it's very difficult for them to find any sort of inspiration, for them to even like get up. And yeah, it's exhausting. The fours are significant, guys. There's another four here. Look, there's that eye again. Advancement, the Four of Wands. This person is advancing, guys. They are making progress. They are moving forward. This time, I feel like they've been in this, it feels like a cocoon for a while. That was definitely needed for them. It's needed at this time. It was needed because I feel like they've been here for a little while. And it was meant to help them gain awareness about certain fears, limitations, restrictions, and gain awareness about how this can continue to affect them. The this is the Four of Wands, advancement. So they're making a whole lot of progress, guys. I'm seeing someone laying down on a couch, and they're just reflecting and thinking, and it's that in itself is incredibly uncomfortable. This has allowed them to really take the time to reflect. This strikes me as the type of person that at some point was like a machine going, and then all of a sudden it feels like something got unplugged. So this is your significant other. Love, relationships are things that are incredibly important for them. They're really wanting to stabilize themselves, their environment, the connection that the both of you have. The Watcher, the Architect, Knight of Angels. I feel like these are two people. These are the two people I'm telling you about. There's two people. The Illuminator, the Two of Hearts. You see how I'm like highlighting the two people, the Two of Hearts. So there's two people, guys. There's a twin flame. There's a soulmate. I'm hearing the choice is all yours. The Watcher, the Knight of Angels. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Doesn't have to be signs. The signs don't really matter. The Watcher, there's one that is actively watching you at this time. Knight of Wands. This strikes me as an individual that is setting off perhaps on a new journey in their life. This could be this individual right here. Just because the Knight of Wands, it requires some sort of bravery. And well, in order to be brave, you need to recognize what your fears are, right? Yeah. And then this one here, they're a tree. The Architect. This is a person that has been manifesting a relationship and a connection with you for a very long time. They've been working, I'm hearing, doing the spiritual work in the spiritual plane and doing the work here in this material plane to manifest a future with you guys. Now, this might be a new person. I feel like this one has set roots, this one has set roots. And I mean, and this choice over here but it requires more exploration, more time to develop, where this King of Pentacles seems a lot more settled in, which could mean things are a lot more clear about what this would be like, what it is, what it feels like. And perhaps you're more able to trust this here, maybe not. And the Knight of Wands might seem risky. There's a whole lot to explore. Union, the Two of Hearts, and then we have the Illuminator. I feel like that's you, my dear Scorpio. Thinking, meditating. The Two of Cups. You're going through a transition. Walk away from any sort of codependency. Allow that piece of advice there to guide you in moving forward. I mean, you don't have to make a decision right now. Codependency, the Eight of Cups. Exploration. Take the path of exploration is the advice the Spirit has for you. Take the path of exploration. Knowing that you have more than one choice. I'm here, and you're free to take the time to sit on these feelings, to explore this. For many of you, this is a life path. It's all part of your life path, guys. Exploration. I mean, knowing that love is not going anywhere. Love will not escape you. For many of you, I'm hearing choosing yourself first, then the way of giving yourself the time it is that you need. Illuminator, the Queen of Stars. There's a lot of breakthroughs that will be happening, that are happening at the present moment, guys, that are just going to bring you so much reassurance. Two of Cups. You have a choice to make, guys. But that's not a bad thing. Don't let that stress you out. I'm hearing surrender. Surrender and continue to, and I'm hearing, and step forward on this journey of exploration that is meant to guide you. The Path. The path of exploration, guys. Beautiful energy. Oh my goodness. All right, we're going to leave your reading at that. This is a reading that I would like to do twice a month, guys, and perhaps at some point maybe do this weekly. Look out for my other reading as well. I'm uploading a lot more. We'll be uploading, guys. So this is the love reading, which I'm doing bi-weekly in 2 parts. For example, this is good for the 15th through the 31st of September. The next one I will be uploading before the 1st of October, from 1st to the 15th, and then the next one will be from the 15th to the 31st, and so on and so on. That's for the love reading. I also have another life and guidance reading, which I'm calling a psychic weekly, but I can't technically call it that yet because I'm doing the bi-weekly, but that's what I plan to do. I want to upload weekly readings for you guys. All right, I hope I didn't confuse you there. Let's get some closing messages. Scorpio, do you guys hear that? It's so noisy. I moved back to Texas, guys, and it is so darn noisy here. I'm having to just readjust and just roll with the punches, it feels like. This is the Eye of Zen. I don't know what the heck is happening out there. I think that's the trash. Not sure. Sounds like it. It's just beeping, beep, beep, like a big truck backing up. All right, Scorpio. If you want to book a reading with me, guys, you can do so by going to the link down below in the description box. It's going to take you to voicevoyagetarot.com, where you could book a private reading with me. This is a great time to book a reading, guys, because there is a big sale going on my website for a limited time. And guys, I think this might be the biggest sale I've ever had. So go check it out. There's some really big discounts. So if you've ever wanted to get a reading from me, this is a great time to get one at a discount. All right. Scorpio, closing messages for my dear Scorpio. Closing messages. Here we go. Regrets, an unhealthy reflection on the past. Forgiveness is required for healing to begin. For many of you, there might be a lot of regrets associated. This might be you having a whole lot of regrets, guys, as well as one of these people, maybe both. There's a lot of regret connected to your love life, guys. Knowing that forgiveness is needed, is required for healing to begin, all right? Let's see. Closing messages. One more card. We have crossroads. Yep. Crossroads. There's an indecision. Someone needs to make a choice. What did I tell you? Indecision. Somebody needs to make a choice. And I do feel like that's you, Scorpio. But listen, that doesn't have to be a bad thing. Choices are actually good, right? Having choices is actually something that is, we could see, it's a benefit. Crossroads. There is an indecision. Someone needs to make a choice. Mourn. Grieving can be overwhelming but necessary. Don't I know it? We are cleansed by letting our feelings wash through us. Only then can we move past the pain. Mourn. Don't be afraid to mourn, guys, and to take the time. I did it. That was scary. I mean, telling myself I'm going to take 2 months. I think I took, like 2 months off, guys. I did not work. Like I was brave. That was a risky move there, guys. For a moment there, I felt like I had completely lost everything. But it was needed, and oh my goodness, I feel a lot lighter. I'm still going through it. Sometimes we mourn for a very long time. That doesn't mean it's a bad thing. Sometimes we want to rush through the healing process, but mourning in itself is such a cleansing. It cleanses and it purges us so much, guys. And we have things that we've been holding on to for centuries, guys, for many lifetimes. Mourn. All right. Release and let go, guys. Grieving can be overwhelming but necessary. We are cleansed by letting our feelings wash through us. Only then can we move past the pain. Let it cleanse. Let cleanse your emotions, guys. Mourn. Don't be afraid of mourning. Return to center. Chaotic events do not benefit from panicked reactions. The situation may not need a response from you. Stay calm and centered in your heart. Everything's going to be fine. Everything's going to be okay, guys. Return to center. Chaotic events do not benefit from panicked reactions. The situation may not need a response from you. Listen to that. The situation may not need a response from you. Maybe you feel pressed to make a choice, a decision. Remember that advice that I gave you. Stay calm and centered in your heart. All right, one more card and we're going to get it from here. This is the Romantic Fairy Oracle. And we're done, guys. All right. It says twin flame union. Heart, body, mind, and soul. And I'm going to leave it at that, guys. I did mention twin flame earlier. Twin flame union, heart, body, mind, and soul. Magnetism. There is a gravitational pull to each other. This is what I have for you, Scorpio. Thank you so much for allowing me to do this reading for you. As always, truly, it was an honor and my pleasure. You guys take care, okay? Bye-bye.